Travel is part of how our staff do their work. Acknowledging that asking our staff to reduce their emissions from travel could be a conflicting goal with their success, we decided it was better to reframe the fundamental question that we're trying to ask with this program from how can we reduce emissions from travel to how can we enable our staff to be successful with lower carbon footprint. So we did a survey of travel practices with our community, and we learned that 97% of our community has already been taking actions that lead to reduced emissions. And what we learned is that our community is highly supportive of the goal that we have, but they want to understand how they can do it. So from an institutional level, it was really important that we got the travel services team on board of what we were doing. They incorporated our environmental sustainability goals into the travel policy and into the travel handbook, so it's a part of how we make travel decisions at ANU. But we also needed to do that into the processes, into how people make those decisions. We have a Carbon Smart section where people can consult the Carbon Smart travel guide, where they can find practical and actionable tips on how to reduce their emissions. When I think about what we achieved as a community, we can use the numbers and say that quantitatively, our emissions are 29% less of what they were in our baseline year, and as we are working towards that 50% reduction goal. But the main achievement that we have is that our community feels empowered to do things differently, and that we are slowly changing that social norm that there is only one way to achieve your goals.